This video is going to be a walkthrough on how to craft the Sarentu Chest Guard, including gathering the required materials. Because this is available in Kinglor Forest, I'm going to use Kinglor Forest available items. So things like certain food buffs that up the numbers, give you 10% higher numbers, won't be used in this video, but I'll put them in the description in case you want to craft this when you're either in Upper Plains or Clouded Forest. So the video is really for people who are still in Kinglor Forest and want to craft it while they're there. And you get this by completing 4 of the Sarentu Totems, which are also in Kinglor Forest. And in the description there'll be a link to the map, to a map that shows the locations of all of the totems so that you can use that as well. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pin the items, and then we're going to go do, beforehand, we're going to do a memory painting. Because a memory painting, and I like this one just simply because it's closest to a fast travel spot. You can use any of them if you want. But doing a memory painting gives you a buff that will highlight superior and exquisite items for 30 minutes. So we're going to use this as well to make gathering easier for us. So I'm going to go do the memory painting. You go do your memory painting, and then I'll be back. Okay, so for the Sky Rock Moss, first of all, you can see down here that I have the keen-sighted buff. I can clearly see superior and exquisite gatherables and wildlife maturities without activating my Navi senses. We are on the floating island that is pretty much right across from the Storyteller's Stone. It's sort of hard to see, but it's the one with all the vines. I've had really good luck finding exquisite sky moss here. Now, because we have them pinned, you can see in the top right, these are showing up sort of yellow. And I also did this earlier, which is why it sort of disappeared. But here's our exquisite sky rock moss. So we have this now. Now, obviously, if you want to wait for it to rain, you can get like probably 39 or 38, 39 or 40, depending on what the max is for sky rock moss. 40. So you could get 40 if you waited for it to rain. Okay, so we found Stairfoot Park. I tend to come here in this general vicinity. We want the Great Roots biome, according to the Hunter's Guide, for Stairfoot Bark, as well as the Viperwolf, actually. We'll be here for them as well. So I tend to just fast travel into the closest spot and then come looking for the trees. So another way, once you've cleared enough pollution off, you'll start seeing these butterflies. They will also tell you what quality they are. If you see none, then it's fine. If you see 3, it's superior. And if you see 6, like here, 5 or 6, I've seen both, then it should be exquisite. It's just another good way to tell. And see, this one would be at night. You could get like a little bit of a higher number, either 31 or 32, if we waited until night. But like I said, I'm not being that entirely picky right now. And now we just need to find some Viperwolves, which are also, the exquisites are found in this same area. Now, it doesn't call for exquisite Stairfoot bark, but I figured why not? Since I'm not fulfilling all of the gathering requirements like rain or night or anything like that, might as well up it by doing exquisite for all. So the exquisite, the viper tooth, they've always been like sort of the hardest to find. I can find superior pretty easy, but you might take a while to find the exquisite. But I've always found them in this general area. Okay, so we found some Viperwolves. And I'm trying, the ones that have this pinky sort of extra on them, I can't actually tell because I love these things. And I've managed to get a mix of ferals as well. So let me see what this is.
Thank
Mature.
you for these gifts.
There
Those
we go.
ferals are with Awa now.
See, so I ended
Hard, but necessary.
up mixing with the both of them. But yes, I was here. Okay, we are back at a crafting table. And we have all 3 of our pieces. So it's a chest guard. And it'll also say right here, see where it says 111 for each of the 3 pieces. So you can tell at a glance on this screen whether or not you have the resources to get this or not. So this is what we want. So we have our exquisite Skyrock Moss, our exquisite Viper Tooth, which only needed to be superior, remember, but you can always go higher for better numbers. And then exquisite Stairfoot bark. So this is 100 points out of like the 104. So if we had gotten during the rain or at night, you know, been that particular, we could have gotten like 4 whole more points. It's up to you if that's what you want to do. So go ahead and craft that. And then you can equip it automatically. And that is how to craft the Sarentu Chest Guard, along with harvesting and getting all the materials and stuff. Ignore the mods that are attached. That's obviously, you know, specific, but